somebody that freaking much, I'm gonna bring it into 40 inches, cut my toes. I get a little bit of magnification.
So you cut it by like half?
Cuts in my half.
So like 75 still?
So for me, if you're gonna do swimmers for me at 40 inches, 40 mat, which is a hell of a lot better between 80 and 100.
But 75 kbp still?
Yeah, 75, 80. Yeah. There's not much difference between those two. I'm small enough probably to do 75. You get somebody a little thicker, go with 80. It's not set in stone. You get the idea though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so most techs in this area, they won't do a swimmer's at 72 inches. They're going to do a swimmer's how?
40.
At 40, and that's just to cut back on toes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my first shot, though, is going to be a lateral. My next shot is going to be an oblique. Up again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn myself to 4. Am I at 45 degrees to the board?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Push your feet towards mine. There you go. How easy was that?
Super.
That way you don't have to do do this stupid dance with people and they're like doing this shit. Put your feet towards mine. Okay. Makes it that quick.
This is an LPO?
Right now this is an LPO. And we're going to do it in succession like this. So you're going to go right from your lateral. I don't do my swimmers yet. Let's say if I needed one. I don't do it yet. Because I still have to keep that at 72. So I'm not going to constantly dick around with bringing that from 72 down to 40, back to 72. Not gonna do it. So we keep that at 72. Right now he's at 45 degree oblique. I'm going to have you turn your head towards mine. Look up above my head again. That's all I have to say. Turn your head towards mine. And a lot of times I'll take my fingers like this and draw their eyes with me and then turn your head towards mine and look right above my head. Okay? This is since I'm doing him AP, this is an AP projection, right?
Mm-hmm.
What position is he in?
LPO.
LPO. I'm still going to angle this 15 degrees. I'm going to angle this 15 degrees. Where's my center ray?
C4.
Still at C4. Now, because I'm at an angle, it's going to kind of spread that top and bottom a little bit, like you would on a flashlight. So if I went like this with a flashlight, it would spread the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, where my top of my lights is going to be, I'm going to open that back up to where I had it. Typically, where the top of my light is going to be is not quite at the top of the ear, but kind of
A third of the ear.
like a third, yeah, like 3/4 the ear.
Is that about in front of
I don't look at the eyes, so I have no clue. I go straight by ear. So I look at this. This is where my eyes first go. I go, okay, the top of my light's here. And where's my second thing that I look at?
CR.
I look at my center ray, and I go, hey, is it close to C4-ish? Okay, it's close to C4-ish. By the way, gonion is at the level of C3. Here's his gonion. That's C3, so that's close to about C4. Okay? That makes that simple. There's gonion, C3. Okay, I can see it. Okay, so, and Adam's apple is also about the level of C4, C5. So anywhere kind of in between that, I'm pretty good. So 3/4 top of the ear. I'm at the right central ray. He's in the correct position. Got him in the right position. Now, the last thing I got to do is what? I got to line my bucket up. Don't forget that. Now notice, this has it here, but what happens here? Oh, somebody stole it. Makes it off, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to make sure that when you have an angle, you're not lined up to this line, you're lined up to your image. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot right there, but on some, it will be a lot. It will be like literally like 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and it will mess things up. You may clip up here or you may clip down here. Okay, so just make sure that that's right. Is this still correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Have I had to change my marker? Nope. All good. So that's perfectly fine. Any question on that? Technique.
75
75 at 12 to 15? Perfect. What intervertebral foramen am I looking at? Left or right side? Looking at the right side. Okay. This is perfect. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go to is the right. Angle your feet towards mine. I want you to follow my fingers all the way up and look up past my head. Okay. Did I just put them in position?
Mhm.
How many seconds did it take me?
2.
0.2, right? Okay, hit my leg. This should be pretty set. So should this, because I'm going right from one oblique to the other oblique. The only thing, so I got about 3/4 the ear, I got about C4. The only thing that I don't have correct is what?
Marker.
Marker. Now, this is where I personally double mark this. So you're going to have some, I'm going to draw this real quick. So you're going to have somebody's spine, right? Here's somebody's spine like this. Here's those intervertebral foramen that go on down. Spine, 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 spine. Right? This will be the left side. But which side is currently down?
Right.
The right. So realistically, this marker, according to all of our protocol, right, whatever I've taught you, of course there's exceptions, this is the one that should be down because side down is what we mark. Right? Correct? So, but I'm lazy. Not all the time, but I'm lazy. Is this still the left side of this person's spine?
Yeah.
Yes. So is it still kind of correct?
Yes.
Yes, I just don't have it technically correct by having the right marker down. Now, you, on the other hand, all you're going to do is you're going to take your right marker. Who's got a right marker? We got a right marker on? Let me only have my left. You guys got to some marker now. Okay.
Use some tape.
Got anything? There's some hook on that. There's a
Oh,
hook.
the board.
There's a hook right there.
Oh.
It's straight down. Toe hooks. Toe hooks. Go straight ahead. No, straight ahead.
Oh.
Straight ahead.
I see it.
Okay, so I'm going to take this right marker. And I'm just going to sit here. Now I haven't moved my left, and that's the whole premise to this. Is I'm not moving my markers constantly because you will screw it up. You will screw up your lefts and rights on this all the time. So I haven't moved my left marker because basically I want to stay perfectly sure that I'm marking correctly. So I'm going to leave my left marker there, and all I'm going to do here is put a right in. So now is it marked correctly?
Mhm.
Yeah. I have marked the side down. I even marked the side up for you. I double marked that sucker. There's no way I can be wrong. But the minute you start taking your marker up and down, taking it off, on and on, you're going to screw up your sides. Okay? So here's the thing. You screw up your sides, they have to do a laminectomy. What does that mean to you? That means you're fired. Okay?
You done lost your license.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what I might do, though, just to make sure, because I'm going to step you out just a hair, you can turn. His C-spine currently is going to kind of go like this at a kind of a diagonal, right? What I might do, though, I just might move it up. I haven't moved the side. I just kind of moved it up, made sure it was out of the way. But I haven't moved this from this side. That's the beauty of doing it in this rotate, what do we call it? Sequence, thank you. That's the beauty of this. All right, so hop back in. So I got done. That was my other oblique. I'm done with it. So now I'm going to say, all right, I got to do my AP, put them back up against the wall. Do I need 72 inches now?
Yes.
No.
Wait.
Where's his spine now? Is it close to the film?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do what?
40 inches.
I didn't bring that into 40, but notice I have not taken the angle off. Because I still shoot with a 15-degree angle. So now what I'm doing is I'm decreasing movement that I constantly have to make, right?
Mhm.
So all I'm going to do is bring that in and raise it up. So now I still have the same central ray at
40.
C4. I'm going to open that up just a little bit. My central ray is still at C4. I'm going to make sure that the bottom of his mandible meets the back of his head. So what I don't want is this. You tilt that chin down, because C1, C2, and C3 are right here. What happens then on that AP?
The teeth. Are
All of
in
them
it.
will superimpose, sometimes even go over to C4. So what I'm going to do is tilt that chin up so that it's equal with the back of his head. I'm still going to cover C1 and C2. I can't help that. but at least I'm able to see C3 on down. If you have your light just a little bit past that jugular notch, what level is jugular notch?
C3, C4.
T2,
Oh,
T3, right?
Yeah.
So I know if that light is past that, do I have it on? Yes. I know if my light cuts about, and I have to make sure though, this is a tech trick, if my light cuts at his lips, I'm good. But I have to make, that tech trick only works if I moved his chin up to meet the back of his head. If you don't do that, that tech trick doesn't work.
So the top of the light is with the.
Cuts about the lips area.
Okay. Okay.
My marker's still correct? Yeah, left side. Nothing to worry about. And again, adjust your lucky. Okay, question on that. Okay, what's next? We talked about today.
PA. Oh,
Okay,
Dante.
Dante. So before we've taken that lateral, we've taken both obliques, we've taken the AP. Now I only got C3 because of mandible. I only got C3 to C7. So is my AP complete? No, I still have to take it on Dontoid in order to get 1 and 2, so I complete C1 through all the way through C7, right? Okay. All right, now this has no angle, so I'm going to drop my angle, and I'm going to bring the sun up. Now, I'm going to tell him a few things first. Of course, his glasses would be off. But I'm going to tell him a few things first.
Close your
One,
eyes.
does he have piercings actually too? They got a tongue piercing. Does that need to come out?
Mhm.
Yeah, what if they refuse?
Document.
Mark down.
Document it, mark down. Patient refused to take out tongue ring. And that a lot of times will go right over that dens, and there is nothing you can do about that other than take a tip shot. Hope that it shows what you need to. Okay? Make sure you mark that down if they refuse to take out tongue ring. That goes for lip rings, any of that kind of stuff that might be there. All right, so what I'm going to tell them is this light is going to go in your eyes. And what I'm going to do is kind of open this up a little bit more sideways, left to right, 6 to 7 inches, and a top of about 4 to 5. Still a 10 by 12 is fine. You can either do it length or cross. I don't care. So just open it up to about 6, 7 inches, and top to bottom about 4 or 5. Now, I'm going to feel a few things on him, so I'm going to and I'm going to tell him, I'm going to feel the back of your head. Just don't assume that you're going to reach up and touch somebody's face, touch somebody's head, do anything like that without telling them. How many times do you flinch when somebody gives you 2 flinches? 2 for flinching? Just a quick movement like that, and people are like, oh shit, right? Okay, I'm going to touch the back of your head, I might touch your face. That's all I have to say. So I'm going to touch the back of his head. I'm looking for his inion. What's your inion?
Isn't that the notch on the back?
That's your little knot on the back of your head. And then I'm going to have him smile. Go ahead and smile. Smile, no, like with teeth. Teeth. Okay, so I'm looking at where his top teeth are, his front 2 teeth. I'm looking for the bottom margin, right here. Okay? Bottom margin, right here, of his top 2 teeth. So as I look at those and I see them, I'm going to line that up with that inion. About right here.